Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. As some of you may know, I have said repeatedly on many occasions that if there's a series that I've dropped for a lack of interest sometime in the past and somebody is interested in me picking it up again, just let me know and I'll do it. So somebody has asked and here I am testing out the PC version of Final Fantasy XIII to see if it can be done, because I no longer have a 360. So, if they were to bring out a HD remake of the 13 series for PS4, I could do it easier. But yeah, this is on 720p with the lowest settings. That's 2 ms anti-aliasing, and I think it's shadows of 512, and it runs at about 30 frames a second, dropping lower, I would guess. I'm going to go through this first battle and see what it's like. It's in Windows mode as well, so everything's really tiny on my screen.
It's all or nothing.
Just auto chain. It drops to about 24 frames a second in battle. Probably that smoothness I'm used to on the PS4, but still.
Just another battle.
It is playable. Up to a point. So I may continue doing this. I'm actually going to stop the recording now and bring on, increase the settings a bit to see what it would look like on PC, kind of, because it's still going to be screwed up a bit. I might make the quality of the video really freaking high so you can see what it's like on the different settings, but yeah. 720p, 2 times MSAA, and really crap shadows. We're going to end the video. I'm going to exit and change the settings to 4K shadows, 4 MSAA, and still 720p. So basically half settings of what you can have the game at. The game would probably run a lot better, but it's optimized. Well, it's not. It's not optimized at all. Right, and I've made the changes. It's still 720p. It's 4K shadows and 4 times anti-aliasing, and remember before it was running at around 30 frames a second, but rapidly and constantly dropping to about 24. Let's see what happens this time. Already it looks... I'd say it looks better, but the window's so small I can hardly tell. Performance-wise, it hardly seems any different. But that'll change when we get into battle.
I can do this.
Let's drop it down to flat out 2020. 20 frames a second, not bad.
Way to go.
Just
Again,
another battle.
looks pretty, but is not very fluid, and that can really bug me. The next one, I'm gonna whack it up to 1080p and basically get the settings as high as I can. I don't think I can put the MSAA to 12 or 16 times. It just makes the game crash. Same for shadows at 8K rather, but we'll see. And yeah, it almost seems like the game is hard coded to limit the frames at a certain rate. I could probably check how many resources it's using as well. It's probably only using like half the computer. But yeah, we'll see. It's just not optimized very well. Okay, and we are back for the third time, and this is the big one. 1080p. I think it's still at 4 times. No, I think I jumped it up to 8 times anti-aliasing, and still 4000 by 4000 shadow resolution. So it's basically as high as it's the second highest settings. It just crashes if I take it up to the final notch. This is almost as good as you can get the game to look without increasing it extra, like increasing the normal resolution to like 2K or 4K or whatever. But the game Should probably run like pants, but it should look, yeah, at 9 frames a second. Whoa, look at that. But it does look very pretty. That would be unplayable. Damn, look at the shadows and everything on it. It looks so good. You're honestly not sure if I could tell the difference between this being a last gen or a new gen. I mean, this, if it was running at 60 frames a second smoothly, wouldn't exactly knock me out on it being a PS4 game. It still looks very pretty. Just not playable like this. Well, if you've seen this, the guy, oh, sorry, I've completely forgotten your name. It is a bit late and I'm a bit drunk. Drunk on pop, but yeah. I'm amused drunk, that's what I am. 7 frames a second. Yeah, just for the fun of this, I'm going to run into battle and watch my entire computer explode. Here's the $6 million man running in slow motion. You know, I think a friend of mine, Genesis, he got Witcher 3, and that was playing at like 7 frames a second, but he had no graphics
all or
card.
nothing.
Ironically, what usually plays in battle... Oh no, it has gone back down to 7 frames. And I have no idea if you'll actually be able to see any of the graphical upgrades on PC when you're watching it on YouTube, not on PC. Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording now, and I wonder how the frame rate will increase. Well, the long and short of it is the frame rate didn't increase. Oh, it increases now I'm in the menu, but yeah, it was still like 6 frames a second without recording. So I'm really starting to think this game is purposely limited. Which is kind of strange, but yeah, what happens, happens. And we're back for the 4th time, and I've put it back to how I'm going to be like playing and recording it. Which is 720p, 1000 shadow pixel by 1000 shadow pixels, whatever that is, shadow resolution, and 2 times MSAA. I'd turn MSAA off if I could, but it can't. It's like hard coded in. And I've got it. I've got the Windows Test Manager open, so I can at least see what it's using. It's using 1.2 gigabytes of memory and 52% of my CPU. And it's not going above 60%. Oh no, it's jumped to 67%, 68.
It's all or nothing.
That's 40, 50. It's like it's purposely limiting itself to only using like 2/3 of the, what I suppose would be console's resources.
Just another
It is
battle.
still just a PC port. But what do I know? I'm not technical and I don't know all this stuff. It's just an assumption. And yes, I do make an ass out of you and me when I assume, but hey, without knowledge, assuming is all you can do. Or ask a professional. That's a very, anybody out there who knows this game and knows coding or whatever, will know good ways to increase the frame rate on this. But no, it is very recordable and very playable. So, again, still haven't checked your name, sorry. You should be pleased to know this one will be continuing. I don't know how often I'll be doing it, but yeah. Because I'm hoping to get through Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2. I probably won't be completing The Witcher anymore. I'm going to have to be sending that back if I want to get, because I don't buy games anymore, I've not got the money for them. I rent them through Boomerang Rentals. It's a UK game rental service. And I'm going to be sending back Witcher 3 next week, so I may start streaming that like as much as I can to try and get through as much as I ever can. And then I should be sending it back, and with any luck, be getting Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, the chances of me getting Metal Gear Solid 5 within the first day, or first few weeks, is actually quite low. But saying that, I got Witcher 3 pretty soon, even though it said the chances of getting that are like unknown. So we'll see. Who knows? Come the 1st of September. Is it September? Yeah, well, the 1st of the next month, who knows? I may be streaming it for 12 hours like I was originally planning to. But we'll see. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, and hope you look forward to the content I'm doing in the future. Bye bye. Yeah, oh yes, and if you've got any suggestions for games, videos, or anything like that, be sure to let me know, and I'll give it a try. Bye bye.